wanna test his mind. Can I test his mind?
Oof.
What? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Come on, Treasur.
It's on me. Now that you're here, I got something to say, baby.
Perfect.
And I'm just gonna say I'm Bre Nickelle, and this is this is a episode of one of the greatest podcasts in the city of Chicago, man.
Appreciate that.
290 Mo, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing us to be here.
And that's what it's for. You know that. Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate all you ladies' time. If you could introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Treasur, aka Treasur Nickelle, your favorite Scorpio, and I'm here with 290 Mo at the podcast, about to talk my ish. What's up?
Okay, what else we got on here?
Peace, y'all. It's your homegirl, your soul sister, the queen of the ghetto gospel, Johni Demeatri. I'm here live with 290 Mo, my boy. Is your name Morris?
Man. You had to get that on wax, huh?
Nah, we here definitely promoting my girl Bre Nickelle. March 6th, we're going to be at the Wild here for a night of R&Bre. So thank y'all both for having me.
Okay.
Yes. And this is your girl, Bre Nickelle, a.k.a. The Quiet Storm. And I am on one of the greatest podcasts on the West Side.
Come on, man.
The greatest podcast on the West Side. 290 Mo, man. And yeah, we about to chop it up. We about to, do something real quick for y'all.
So before we get into the night of R&Bre, real quick, since I met, especially you two, y'all always working. I always see you guys working. So real quick, what's been going on? You know what I'm saying, outside of R&Bre with you ladies?
Oh my God, so much. Like this, basically, the song that I'm basically trying to release now, Too Long. I did a video for it, basically like a lyric video, performance video, and it is doing really well. So I want to put the song out. I got so many different singles and basically ideas that I'm working on. I also been blessed with my own radio segment called Johnny's Top 5. Shout out to Urban Grind TV. That's been doing really well. So yeah, a lot.
Okay.
Me, I'm just still working on music. I have this event, a night of R&Bre, but I'm actually working on an album called R&Bre. So I'm just about to get back in the studio and complete that project. I'm also working on a project for some syncing music real soon. I'm trying to get on these commercials and Netflix and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be at, shout out to my boy Treble. He's on live right now. He has Stage Invasion. It's on March 16th.
March 16th.
So I'll be doing that too. Johnny will be there. So yeah, we just working and grinding, man. Just out in these streets.
Okay.
Yeah, just to add on top of that, I know this is my first time being at the best podcast on the West Side.
Yeah, steady throwing them bitches up.
I'm going to see what's up. But no, right now, I had Night Owl that came out on November 15th during Scorpio season. So, man, we got Night Owl, the album out, and we really just pushing that. The new video Drop It just came out. And of course, March 6th, y'all will see me at the R&Bre event. And one thing about this event is it takes a R&B singer to pick R&B acts to come and do a real R&B show. So I put emphasis on R&B because she named it something perfectly, because it's definitely going to be that.
Yeah, you're going to have to trademark that for some other breeds try to get up on that.
What I'm saying, just know that I publish.
Yeah,
for sure.
You got 3 witnesses.
But I'm breed too. I like R&B. So Bre, I ask this to a lot of artists that I see when they work with when they try to put other artists on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have invested, you know what I'm saying, everything into yourself, you know what I'm saying? You could have just been strictly R&Bre. Why bring on these other artists, and how do you go about choosing other artists to bring?
I chose these artists that's on the roster because, first of all, a lot of them our scene, but they're like, I consider them like the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? It's a particular crowd that's always out there, you know, and salute to them, you know, because that came with hard work. But it's some other singers and other talents out here that we want to, you know, kind of recognize. So I aimed for getting the people that don't really be on a lot of these tickets like that. Like they have their own groups and they be on a lot of other tickets, but the main, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to pull us all together and try to bring some good, just some good vibes and energy, you know. And I think I'm kind of a underdog. I think I'm like the sixth man that nobody really knows about till I step out there and it's like, damn, who was that? And I like being the element of surprise. And I think everybody that I picked is like an element of surprise, and they're superstars. You know what I'm saying? If I could drop the names, of course, Treasur Nickelle, Johni Demeatri, Treble the Singer, Jaleel, Masha Vu, Tia Songbird, Blackstone, and then I got some comedy popping through there. Just added B Michelle, she gonna drop in and do a couple songs. So it's gonna be a lit night.
That's dope. That's dope. One thing about R&B is sometimes everybody got their different style of doing it. So if you could real quick, just attest to some of the artists that you got performing and what makes them different, or what was it specifically about their style or what they do other than where they're at, you know what I'm saying, that you want to bring them on.
I'm gonna talk on these two ladies here first. Okay. Johni Demeatri is the queen of the ghetto gospel. You know what I'm saying? Like her voice, her tone, her texture is phenomenal. And then she my lady. So I'm blessed, you know, to be around this triple threat. She writes, she sing. I call her producer now because she was we just left a set where she just, you know what I'm saying, a studio session. She's up in there instructing, and she wrote the song and telling the girl what to do. I was very impressed, very proud. So I got access today, so you know I'm gonna have her on my ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like her voice is phenomenal. Treasur Nickelle brings like this sex appeal, this soft voice, and a lot of times people overlook us soft singers, because I am too a soft singer, but it's so much power in that. And I think I know Treasur has like the stage presence, you know what I'm saying, the sex appeal to deliver. Same with my girl Tia Songbird. Straight up sex appeal, strength in her voice, you know what I'm saying, captivating songs. Masha Vu, same thing. She's not on the scene in certain arenas, but I've been watching her, and man, she gives me like Beyonce vibes. Like the quality of her voice is, man, phenomenal. Then the guys, you know, Jaleel, I can't wait till people hear him, because he has like he gives me, man, he got like a church boy voice, but an R&B mix, and that is something powerful there. You know what I'm saying? And Blackstone, he has the live band situation. That's what it is. I ain't even got to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Another element, right?
That's another element. Treble the Singer, man, he's like one of the most heard names we've been hearing in the cities. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed to get him. You know, his songs are phenomenal, incredible writer. Who else I got? I think I named everybody. Doug O'Lake, man. Doug O'Lake. Doug O'Lake gives me vibes of like 90s male R&B, like the R. Kellys, the Avants. Man, he is, and he has another type of a stage presence that's unmatched. So everybody that I got, man, I'm just excited and anxious for everybody to see. And then there's me.
Okay, for sure.
I'm let my work speak.
All right. So, and I got this question for everybody. So you will hear people say like R&B is dead. You know what I'm saying? Is what's you guys' take on that? Is it dead? How do we get to that point? You know what I'm saying? What's in y'all humble opinions?
Yeah, I think people first initially start saying that because
they didn't know what to say when I think rappers started incorporating that that not necessarily R&B, but that melodic way of rapping. And they was like, well, where do we put this? Is this R&B now because he's singing? But just what I've learned is just because somebody is singing doesn't necessarily mean it could be R&B. It could be just them like melodically rapping, right? But I think R&B got lost in between that kind of rap. And when it did, everything just started getting mixed, and it's like, wait, what? But where the Tanks at? Where the Jodeci's at? Where the Donnell Jones is at? Because now everybody want to be the same person. Yeah. Because we not being individual, because we not stepping into our individuality no more. I think it's forcing us all to sound the same. So they like, oh no, this genre is over with, you know. But this event gonna show different for sure, especially for the scene in Chicago.
Yeah,
for sure.
I personally think that 90s R&B is still one of the most popular genres of music. It has been since the 90s, and it always will be. So for people to say like R&B is dead, like, yeah, I think it you hit a great point, Trey, when you say, you know, like hip hop could have played a part in that, and the crossover of hip hop or the mixture of the two, you know. But as far as like, no, people are emotional. You know what I mean?
Sure.
People are emotional, and sometimes you don't want to hear hip hop. You know, we love hip hop. Don't get me wrong, all the hip hop heads, please. You know, no disrespect. But sometimes you know, like if you in bed with your lady, you not listening to Herbo. You know, like nah. So it's definitely needed. You know what I mean? And if you think about it's a part of life for real. Like you have to have.
Yeah, that's how we got here.
Right. You have to have sensuality. People are not only emotional, but they're sensual. You have to have things that feeds this energy. You know what I mean? So I think R&B music is a energetic vibration. You know what I mean? That's definitely needed, and it feeds your need. If that makes sense.
So opinion on it, Bre?
I think that because we're in this popcorn season of generation, this popcorn generation of the internet. I think the internet kind of messing it up too. I heard somebody say that Lil Durk was a R&B artist, and it crushed me. It was like, are you kidding me? No disrespect to Durk, because I love Durk. I think he's very talented. Salute to, he's a Chicago artist, all that. But do you know what it takes to get up there and bury your soul through your voice? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like me putting this showcase together, shout out to Johni too for getting behind me and pushing me to do this. I'm able to, you know, really show like, nah, it's not dead. Like we're here, alive and well. We're writing our own music. We're singing our own music. We're performing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, people have forgotten that the Kelly Price existed, the Whitney Houstons, you know what I'm saying? They pick who they want to pick, but man, what about the Kiki Wyatts and the we can go back further, the Marvin Gayes, the whole Motown, you know what I'm saying? So R&B ain't went nowhere. It's just we gotta stop, you know, paying so much attention to the popcorn stuff, you know what I'm saying, what they're making us listen to, and really get into like R&B is like storytelling, you know what I'm saying, and not to say hip hop isn't either, but it's a different type of texture and sound, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that I got these ladies here with me. They gonna help me get the message out, because R&B definitely not dead.
Definitely.
And I'm glad you spoke to the message real quick. With all these different artists and different styles, what type of feelings are you trying to give off to the crowd? What type of emotions are you trying to have the people leave with? Like, what's the overall goal with this showcase? Just
to know that, once again, R&B isn't dead. I think Johnny's gonna bring a vibe. What about the Mary J. Blige that had the broken R&B? You know what I'm saying? It's so many levels to R&B. Like, we can't just stop it. It's just not about love making. It's about this person could have broke my heart, or the world could have broke my heart, or man, I just got this new bonus, or it's so many levels. Let's celebrate. You know what I'm saying? And so each and every person I picked, I listened to their music, and as a collective, they're bringing all sides of R&B. You understand? Yeah. So I think that's when people go home, they're gonna be like, man, I want to double back and listen to them, and I want to go back to the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I think it's gonna be like an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, for sure.
When you go there, and that's not necessarily a bad
right.
Hold on.
No, it's not necessarily Vivian Green. You know, but
tears up in that joint.
Yeah, you gonna.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Safe place.
Yes, it's a safe. Yes, I'm telling you.
Yes, it is. We all bring similar but different styles. Like I said, it's all R&B, so everybody will always compare us to one another. But if you really gave us a chance individually,
just from what I know from you ladies, there's a lot of individuality on the couch. So
sure,
that's how I would describe emotional roller coaster. For sure.
But it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? And it's only a $15 ticket, but I feel like this ticket could be easily 50 plus.
It could.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some real talent, and man, I think that I'm just blessed. I'm grateful that everybody was like, yeah, nobody told me no. So that means a lot to me.
Treasur, let me ask you, what's it like being a part of an event like this? Is it like the norm for you? Is it something you try to get in any event you can get a part of? Is it special? Like talk to me on the artist side being brought in.
Yeah, well, I heard Usher say when an artist stops performing, they no longer are artists, right? So it's like one thing I always did, even when I veered off to radio, and when I veered off to modeling and something, I always came back to the music, and I always knew that music was my first priority. So it's special because Bre called me, and Bre is special, and Johni is special. Then my homies and my girls locked in all the way, right? What I said was normal. It's not normal. This situation is specifically unique for me because of, back to what Bre Nickelle was saying, the roster. Like I've been a part of many shows. To say that this will be one of many shows, but I don't think it'll be something that I'll never remember. It'll be something I won't forget, is what I mean. And man, again, just piggybacking off of what they're saying, because what they're saying is really perfect. It's that thing where if you never listen to R&B in your life, when you leave up out of here, you gonna know something.
So
you gonna and you ain't gonna feel no way about it, because a lot of people think that R&B is like a soft, even for guys. We gonna make it comfortable for y'all.
Yeah,
y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna have y'all swagger and everything going on, but y'all gonna come in there and y'all gonna either fall in love with the person that's singing it or fall in love with the genre. Man, I hope for both, especially when I get up there.
So
yes.
Had to. Real quick.
I'm just messing.
We was watching one of your videos before we got started. Real quick, what goes into a Treasur performance? Do you do any routines to it, any practice, or you just come in with a vibe?
Oh no, I don't believe in a performance without practice. So I'm definitely practicing. When I say practicing, I don't mean just a simple standing in front of the mirror and lip singing a record. I'm in the gym. I'm doing all kind of forms of practice. I'm in the gym. I'm meditating. I'm praying before I get up there.
That's deep.
Oh, I ain't looking around. Because when I get up there, I want you to feel like you said, what you asked Bre, what do you want them to feel? And I want you to feel whatever I'm saying. So if this song is about sex, I want you to want to have sex with me, right? If this song is about heartbreak, I want you to feel that heartbreak with me in that moment. Not necessarily literally, obviously, right? Because I'm married. But I do.
Everybody in the comments.
They mad. They get mad every time I say it. But I do want that. I want that. I want us to. I don't want to just feel like me performing and you looking up at me at a stage. No, I want you to feel like you standing right next to me, and we on the couch like this and we talking. So it's special. It's not normal, to answer your question. And it's
dope. It's not normal.
It's not, and it's not normal again because of the people.
That's dope.
I
gotta be there now. I have abnormal experiences in that motherfucker.
Yeah, this feel like when Marion and Mario Chris Brown, all of them got together. Yeah, something nobody will ever forget.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of peaceful souls right here. What I want to know is, with all this talent on the roster, is it any competition involved? Are you paying attention to who go before you, who go after you? Is you paying attention? I gotta ooh, or is it just this R&Bre? You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. What's it like?
It's something that's spiritual. You know what I mean? So if you are in competition with anybody, it needs to be your own spirit. And it's how can you make your next better than your last? How can you make your present better than your past? And that was a bar, and I ain't even just try to rhyme, but but no, that's definitely what it is when it comes down to it. So in competition with each other, absolutely not. We family. We coming to bring this for y'all. And if we were in competition, it wouldn't work unless we playing basketball or something like that. But this is something we have to be on one accord. You know what I mean? And we have to correspond with each other. But when it comes down to the spirituality of it, I think that is a representation of your individuality. You know what I mean? And how in tune you are with yourself. Like my sister said, I'm in a gym. You know what I mean? I'm meditating. I'm doing all of this for me so that when I bring it to you, you feel me. It's not about hearing me. Yeah, good music, you can hear it. Better music, you can feel it. You know what I mean? And you have to what you can do for people to feel you. So yeah.
So what about you, Bre? You watching the last set before you, trying to see their crowd reaction? I need a bigger roar. What's it like coming?
My mother told me what God has for me is for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to compete with nobody. If you stay in your own lane, you will never get. You know what I'm saying? You'll never have an accident. You'll never do. You know what I mean? So I feel like everybody has their own lane here. Quite naturally, it is. I am hosting it or putting it on. You know what I'm saying? I feel the pressure of it because it's so much talent that I handpicked. So it's gonna push me to do better. Sure. So I want to surround myself around people that's gonna push me for better. So no, I don't think anybody here is a threat. You know what I'm saying? It could be somebody here that, hold a better tone than me. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Bre Nickelle got her own lane. You know what I'm saying? And God has graced me and blessed me to be phenomenal. I don't pat myself on the back a lot, but I'm a phenomenal woman. I'm a phenomenal artist, writer, and everything, and I'm just excited to show the people what I got on the 6th.
For sure. And we got Treasur with the Immaculate Routine. So since you already got that down packed, what I want to ask you, with you being an artist with all these other artists amongst you, do you at least, you know what I'm saying, do you be like taking notes, like maybe, you know what I'm saying, I can incorporate this, or I like how she did that, or I like she do, or is it just strictly, you know what I'm saying, I'm me, that's them, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to take nothing from them. What about on that side?
No, I think I definitely do absorb from everybody I'm exposed to, whether it's what I should do or what I should not do. So either way, I'm gonna learn from you either way, right? So I'm gonna be soaking it all in. I'm never that person to because if I only learn from myself, I'll never grow, because I'm not taking from other things. I'm not necessarily stealing, but when we talk about who are our influences, that's who we're mirroring. Who are we exposed to where they inspire us enough? They inspire our movements and our stuff. So I'm gonna do the same thing at this show. And I got a staring problem anyway, which is why I wear the shades. You don't know where my eyes at, man. I can stare at you for 10 minutes and you wouldn't even know it. So but I do it in a way. If I'm staring at you, that it only means that I admire you. It's not never. It's never in a way of in a crazy way. So for sure.
Okay, for sure. Bre, earlier you mentioned Johni having your back putting this thing together. If you could just go into a little bit more about what goes into, you know what I'm saying, making a showcase and bringing all these great names together. Was it easy? Was it a little bit, did you bite off more than you could chew? Did you have experience? What's it like putting something like this together?
I kind of got experience for the last two New Year's Eve. My job had booked me to do the New Year's Eve party, which is kind of a big deal. Okay. So I had to orchestrate all of that, get some help, get the band, orchestrate everything, all of the entertainment. So that wasn't the issue. The issue for me was I always get in my way and in my head about, man, is it gonna work? Like, who's gonna show up? It was just basically fear. And I was supposed to do this back last year and in January out in the South Suburbs. That's where I'm from. I'm from South Suburbs. And I feel like my support is much stronger out there because I know, quite a few more people than I do out here. And so it fell through. And Johni just, listening to me and seeing my frustration and hearing my, like, man, I really want to do this. She just was like, you know what? I'm about to, go ahead and put the money down so you could do it with Felice. So shout out to Felice, Determined Radio, ID the G and 23 ENT for also partnering with me. But yeah, she just got behind me like, just do it. And I had gave her a hard time. I wasn't trying to. It was just fear, and me wanting to be such a perfectionist. I like things. I'm very meticulous, and I'm like, nah, I need to have it. I was like, okay, if I have it in April, then all of the single mothers I know, they can come because I could pick it around, you know what I'm saying, on spring break. And so the kids don't got to go to school that week if I do a spring break week. And everything was so down. She like, I hear you, but then, like, come on, just do it. And so after they told me, like, well, Bre, somebody already got April and May, so you got to do March. I was like, well, I don't want to waste her money, so let me just go in. And then, I just started going in, and I had already had some people on my mind, and then it just, everything else just started falling in place. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay.
Johni, what was it? Was you just pushing her cause that's your girl? Or did you see what did you see in her vision that made you, made you want to do above and beyond on your end to make it happen?
The crazy part about it is I wasn't pushing her. I was listening to her. I was listening to her say, like, okay, well, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. We just celebrated our official 1 year anniversary of being committed to each other, but we've actually been dating close to 2 years, and for close to 2 years, this is something that we've been talking about, like,
it's time, bro.
Yeah, so as a 1 year anniversary gift, that's what I said. I'm like, okay, me
I'm supposed to outdo that, goddamn.
Me and Felice and ID the G, we're really, really tight. They presented me with this opportunity just shy of a year ago. Obviously, the One Ghetto Night, and it was dope, So I reached out to them this time, like, okay, well, I want to do this as a surprise, to my girl, and I actually spoiled the surprise, and I'm so glad that I did, because she was a little piece of work, dog. I'm like, well, ain't this what you want? But no, she really impressed me by just turning it all around and putting together a dope ass show. The lineup is, through and through, and I'm definitely proud of her, and I know it's gonna be a success.
Okay, for sure. So we talked about what we want the crowd to feel, what you guys want to get off. At the end of the night, you know what I'm saying, are you paying attention to, like, you know what I'm saying, you mentioned like having your worries, you know what I'm saying, once the night comes and you there, are you gonna be paying attention like who's there, who didn't come, and you know what I'm saying, who's paying attention, who's not? Is that something you gonna be, or is it just, you know what I'm saying, you glad that it's time?
I just had a talk with my godmother today, right before came out into the streets, and she was like, just enjoy yourself. Don't worry about who come. Don't worry about, you know, how many people there, if the light not right, this, that, and the third. Enjoy yourself. And so when she was just giving me that pep talk, I released. I said, I'm going to enjoy myself because I worked hard. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, what God has for me is for me. The people who got for me is for me. And I'm going to roll with that. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time. So it could be trial and error. It could be, you know, it's going to be a success. However many people show up, it's going to be a success still. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep going, you know, because I know I got a gift, skill, and the talent that the world needs to see. And I know I got people around me that I want the world to see as well, and the world's gonna see, you know. So yeah, I'm just ready, man.
I think we can get and I'm sorry to cut you off. I think we can get so complacent about where we are in life. You know, it's like, well, you know, my goal is to fill an arena. I want to do the United Center. I want to do Trust Arena. I want to do all of this, but sometimes we have to recognize and be thankful for where we are. You know what I mean? And being on the level that we are on basically will help us reach those goals of the arenas and the football stadiums and Madison Square Garden, all of those type of things. It's like just being thankful, you know, and just hearing that epiphany, you know, I really admire that, and just saying like, hey, I'm gonna have a good time. It's like no matter what, the entertainment is like the lineup, I can't say it enough, is impeccable. So it's gonna be a great time for sure.
For sure. And Treasur, what I want to ask you, like from the, not I don't keep saying we all artists here, but outside of having a great relationship that you have with Bre, you know what I'm saying, when you, and we talked about having the feeling, when you come to a show and do a show and you leave, how do you know like you've accomplished your goal, like other than the feeling, you know what I'm saying? Is it the crowd reaction? Is it the networking after the show? Is it just like strictly business? I do a job and I go as you in the crowds?
I think I know when I did.
That was a big ass question.
Yeah. No, I heard every word. I think I know that I did a good job just based off of how I feel about it. Like I don't let the people outside or their opinions if there's 200 people in the crowd and maybe 150 people say I wasn't really feeling that, which I know that's never going to be the case, right? But let's just say it was. If I feel like I did a good job, that's usually what I go with. But most of all, what I go with is the impact that I had on the crowd. Like what I feel, the energy I give you, what you give me back. That's when I know I'm doing good. And I'm not getting off that stage until I get what I need. And the same thing, you don't want me to move until I please you, until I satisfy you, whether it's sonically or visually, whatever. And I plan to do both. Plug my phone up on
Yeah, for sure.
Cause I ain't gonna know how to get home, Mo.
For sure. Let me ask a question real quick. Bre, with doing the showcase and with all the work you have to put in to get it done, it was been something that's been on your brain for a long time. Is it an annual thing? Is it something you'll do again? Is you waiting for the actual night to see how everything will play out, or see how you feel about it? What's it like now that everything's rolling? How do you feel about it moving forward in the future?
I feel very strong about it. Come July, I'm gonna have a summer series, hip hop and R&Bre. So I'm gonna have some hip hop artists. I did a couple songs with some hip hop guys and some females. So we gonna make it kind of all inclusive in the summertime, where I'm already thinking ahead. Like, should I have it outside? Should we do it on the boat? Should we do it? So I plan on getting bigger. This gonna be a little series, you know.
On a boat, goddamn.
Yeah, I've been thinking.
Play with it, don't play with it.
I've been thinking, man. My gears been turning. I'm blessed to have some people behind me that are very resourceful. You know what I'm saying? So God has told me, like, just write the vision. You know what I'm saying? And just pass it out. And, you know, it's been going very well my entire career thus far. You know what I'm saying? People been helping me out and you know, really sponsoring and backing me because of it. So, yeah. It's going to be another R&Bre for sure.
Got to backtrack a little bit. Do you guys think that one of the reasons why like people say R&B dead is because a few people that's like mainstream like give you that like R. Kelly and Avant feeling and stuff like that? Do you think that has something to do with it, or do we have a mainstream artists that people just not familiar with?
Oh, that's a good question. That is.
Yeah. I think it could be both. I think it could be both. I think mainstream is so commercial, you know what I mean? And it's just so not emotional. I think commercial is not emotional, and I think R&B is emotional, you know what I mean? So it could be the underdog of music. It could be your best kept secret, you know what I mean? Like, I actually really like this song, and when I'm feeling this way, I listen to it. You know, when I'm riding in the car by myself, zoning, smoking, sipping, I listen to this song. Now when I'm with my people, we going to the club, we going to the party, I listen to commercial because I want to be hype. I want to know it. Think about it. All of the songs that they play in the club, they play on the radio, you know it because you hear it 1,000 times a day. You know, so it's easy to vibe to, you know, but when you are feeling emotional, you know what I mean? It's like people run to that. That's why I don't think it's dead. I think it could just be a really good kept secret, you know, and it's time out for that. Like, you know, yeah. Oh man,
Bre, do we got any special appearances? Any special guests? You mentioned some comedy in there. What else can we expect at R&Bre?
Yeah, you can expect some laughter. You can I don't want to give too much away.
It's a couple days away, you know.
Some laughter, some sensual poetry. I'm gonna stop there. You know, it's gonna be some other stuff sprinkled. Also, we're gonna have some raffle. I know that my people, all people, like free stuff. So I'm just for, you know, people coming out and, you know, showing love. You know, I'm gonna give people the opportunity to win some prizes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To draw them back, because the next one it's just gonna get higher and higher, man.
I believe that.
Okay. One more question for you, Treasur. A lot of questions that I ask people when I interview them is I get their opinions on on the shows, because like every weekend it's another show, it's another slot giveaway. You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on that? Do you have to have a relationship with who's ever, you know what I'm saying, throwing the event? You know what I'm saying? Are you vetting the event? Do you not participate at all of those type of events? Like, what's your overall opinion? Do you recommend them to other artists? Do you not?
I think for me, I said in one of my songs, I said, if you see me, you in the twilight zone. And I say that because I learned the power of the word no, but I know when to say yes. And I just use my discernment for that, right? I don't have to necessarily know you. I don't have to be in a close relationship, but I do have to have a good feeling about it. And it does have to benefit me in a way where I can reach more people through you, right? So it's just all about it's about the outreach. It's about the if I don't know the person, it's definitely going to be about what can come out of this, what can be bigger than just this, because this is just a moment. And it may only be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 people in this moment, but can I reach 90 times 2 through you? And if the answer is no, then I can't do it. So I think I just go off of what I feel. And like I said, I've been performing I'm 30 years old. I just turned 33 a few months ago, but I've been performing seriously for about a decade now. So I have to have that exclusivity. If I'm saying the right word, I have to still keep that air of mystery about me. So you can't see me everywhere. Right. And that's just the thing. It's not about being a celebrity. It's just about knowing who you are. And your presence is a present. Right. So make it that every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got one more question I gotta ask y'all because y'all such a great team. I got the red hats on and shit. So wait, do you think with you guys being committed to each other, do you think it makes it harder or easier to work as a team as far as the business side?
I'm gonna go first. Somebody asked me. Somebody made a comment. This year, and it really just was like, what? They said, it's hard keeping up with Johnny, ain't it? I said, what? Yeah, they said they said it's hard coming behind her, and I said no, we a team, ain't no competing.
Yeah.
I don't have to compete with her. Before I met Johni Demeatri, it was a Bre Nickelle. You know what I'm saying? Before Bre, before Johnny met Bre, it was a Johnny. So it's like we two different, you know what I'm saying, type of styles. We two different women, but I think like everything, two is better than one. And I tell her that all the time, like, no matter if it's me and her or her and Treasur, me and Treasur, me and you, whatever, two is better than one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we can reach a higher height if we come together as a team sometime. You know what I'm saying? And man, I love Johnny. That's my baby. That's my girl. I'm grateful that, we got each other and stuff like that. But yeah, people definitely,
man.
they definitely had their thoughts and shit. But I think But I think,
Come on, it's 2 nights more. You gotta say them words. You can get Cat Williams up in this one.
On that, I'd have been slinging F-bombs all over the place. No, I'm just playing. But what you think, Jay?
Is it easier or is it harder?
I think that it's basically easier. She just said because in layman terms, we invest. Like March 6th is happening because we invested in each other. You know what I mean? And we want to. It's not just doing it because like, oh, this is routine and I know that we have to do this to make it work. Well, obviously we have to do this to make it work, but we want to do this to make it work. It's not anything competitive because it's just about making it happen with each other, for each other, and for ourselves. Is it always easy? No, because sometimes we can have different opinions. Sometimes we can have different views when it comes down to the outfit that she's wearing. Super dope. But we went into Kira. Yes, I'm telling the story. That's on national TV because I got it there. We have pretty much different views, but the outfit that she has is amazing. You know what I mean? So it's not always easy. We can bump heads and say, okay, well, no, I want to do this. I want to do this. But at the end of the day, we know we're going to do something. We're going to do it together. So, we find our way.
Okay. And we're gonna plug the show before we get out of here. But Treasur, I'm going to ask you, just because you mentioned it, you know what I'm saying? You are married. How does your husband feel about you? You know what I'm saying? Talking about some. All right, my bad. Just how your partner feel?
I love it.
How do they feel about?
That's that air of mystery. That's where that comes in. I love that. Excites me.
Yeah.
How do they feel about you trying to make this connection with the crowd? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my. Well, one thing that I do with my partner, I always make sure that they're comfortable. I make sure that they're secure. I'm yours, baby. You ain't got to worry about me. But when it comes to my performance, I have to. I have to show what made you fall in love with me. So it ain't nothing but advertisement, baby. I'm coming home to you.
All right. we definitely got to get Treasur in here for an interview, man. Definitely got to set that up. But appreciate you coming through. Bre, before we get up out here, plug the show. Just get out all the information for anybody who may want to attend. Where it's at, how we get there, what time, all that raffles, what's the prizes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm gonna look right here.
Niggas know what the prizes is. I'm probably get my ticket tonight. Goddamn, I'm feeling lucky.
I told her to sell some link or to get not sell but get some link to give away.
Hey, shit.
Yeah, you could buy the ticket. You can
Man, what?
at the door. But a night of R&Bre, March 6th. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 8. If you come like the 7 o'clock hour, you're gonna get a little surprise, little comedy show going on. All type of things going on. Poetry, sensuality, artists gonna get some dope interviews going on. I think it's gonna be so many moving parts. It's gonna be excitement. Vendors will be there, like 290 Mo said, raffles. I can't tell you because then, or maybe I should. Maybe the doors are, maybe it'll just be crowded.
They drop it day of on Facebook or something. Someone will be like, "Oh damn, they got that."
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So yeah, March 6th, come out, check out Johni Demeatri, Treasur Nickelle, Doug O'Lake, Trouble the Singer, Masha Vu, Tia Songbird, Black Stone, Jaleel, B Michelle, my girl Sunshine, R&Bre. It's a bunch of stuff going on. So come out, check us out. A night of R&Bre, something that you're not gonna forget.
For sure. Thank you, ladies, for coming out. It's an honor to be a part of it, doing my part, you know what I'm saying, to have you ladies up here. So before you guys get up here, if y'all could, let the people know where they can find you guys on social media, where they can find the music, where they can work with you, you know what I'm saying, where they could get up with the next R&Bre possibly, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff.
Who first?
You girl.
Oh yeah, y'all know y'all gonna, if y'all want to see me in person, y'all can definitely see me at the Wild Hair March 6th at the R&Bre event. It's safe to say that's gonna be not only the best 15 minutes of your life, but the whole show. The whole show is gonna be something that you're gonna walk away. But if you see me wave, don't be scared now. I might I might have an RBF. Ain't that what they call it? The resting bitch face. Y'all don't know nothing about that?
I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Oh, I'm putting 290 on some lingo here. But look, I want y'all to look. Don't worry about the face. Come on up and share the space. Y'all can follow me at Treasur Nickelle. That's TreasurNeCole. That's everywhere that you active on. And let's get it. We lit.
Yeah. Oh.
It's on you,
Johnny.
baby.
Y'all know it's your girl Johni Demeatri, your home girl, your soul sister, the queen of the ghetto gospel. Like I said, I got a lot of things going on when it comes down to new events. Like March 16th, I'm gonna be with Trouble. My birthday, my birthday, I'll say, is March 15th. I'm turning 21 in a dime, shorty. 21 in a dime. So
21 in a
21 in a dime,
Young love.
So I'll be excited to celebrate then. Johnny's Top 5, all my music friends, all of my people, please send me some music. I'm looking for new artists every day. March 6th, y'all already know we're gonna be at the Wild Hair next to Bre Nickelle. R&Bre, this is my girlfriend, my baby, my lover, my partner, my homie, she's everything to me. So, I'm happy to celebrate her. But I wanna say to you, Mo, I watch a lot of documentaries and stuff, and I see a lot of shows where it's so many dope people that come through in underground shows. Rap City, the Basement was once an underground show.
So
Yo MTV Raps, all of these good shows, and they have documentaries that I like to watch. I'm sometimes crazy like that in Pisces. But I want to just say thank you for creating this platform, because one of these days we're going to be watching your documentary. You know what I mean? And it's going to be something like that. And it's underground. People are going to appreciate, like, man, I came through and I sat down, and it was once a time where a lot of these people were smaller artists. You know what I'm saying? LL Cool J and Jay-Z, even Wayne, like these people weren't big stars all of their lives, you know what I mean? And somebody created a platform for them to come and share their music and share their art. You know, so I thank you. If nobody have, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for allowing us to come and do this, for real. And you got this set. I want to ask you some questions about this setup.
I'm actually, you know, my taxes just dropped. I'm finna tear all this down. Woo. Every single thing, I'm tearing all this down. I'm finna redo everything.
I know you don't only do podcasts in here, nigga. You shooting some different shit up in here.
That's right. It's a production. I got a production company.
Dude, not the X-rated in this way.
Nah, I definitely appreciate. I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying. I did it. You know what I'm saying for everybody else. Cause I don't do nothing. I don't rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't sing none of that shit. I know a lot of people that's doing things. I know business owners. I know property owners. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get. You know what I'm saying? The proper spotlight. So I just want to do my part. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Bre, you got something dope going on. I'm definitely gonna be there, excited to see it. If don't nobody else got anything else,
well, I want to pay homage to you and me and Johni. Our video, what is it, Galaxy? We did on
it
was like 32K or something. I'm saying, so I think before we get out of here, if we could just do a snippet of
that's what it's Galaxy.
So by Bre Nickelle, that's me. Y'all can catch me doing that live March 6th. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna fade out with that, but shout out to you.
This was a live show. This was a live show.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Ain't no cheat.